Hello, Hancock High fans. I am back. I picked up after well, turns out when I did Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, people like to see me start playing the Fox map, but that was about it. So I've been wondering what to do. So I got into No Man's Sky. Why? Because this being a make-your-own-adventure game, it invites you to say, well, while I was trying to do this, like get to my ship, say, I found copper, which we're going to need. So, and things like that. And I went swimming, I went underground, I went into a cave. Oh man. Oh, and if you have a mobility disability, particularly from childhood or birth, maybe you always wanted to play with Legos or bricks. Couldn't do it that well as a kid. Well, you can build a base here. But there's interesting ways to die to build a base, which I've done that my last 2 games in a row. I got Paradise Bases. One by an underwater animal that towed me under, the other by it got like gravity started to fluctuate, and I come down hard when gravity returned to normal and killed me. So, but I didn't learn. And of course, I picked up a copy of Grand Old Games, a copy of No Man's Sky that can't go online. But, I decided I eventually needed the online features in case there's people to play with or something. Well, there is once you get to the, near as I can figure, once you get to the anomaly. So I'm kind of treating everything else as training for that. So that's what we're up to here. One of my favorite starts, because it seems least likely to kill you in the beginning, is a frozen world. So, although it still can't kill you, this is No Man's Sky. But, and I picked this game today and I've been playing it for about 3 months. So that's what's going on. So I'm not an expert by any means because I can die in unexpected ways, but I'm having a good time. So I thought I'd finally show you that. And that's the thing. Yeah, this game isn't very practical if you have a disability. Oh, I need carbon. Well, then I better start scanning carbon stuff so I get paid for it and then shoot it. And anything that has says like anywhere with question marks, that means it's got 2 things to give you if you shoot it. So gotta do that. Now to get my carbon needs here. Which, one of the reasons, I'm playing custom, so I'm skipping the tutorial, but that means my biggest mechanical problem at the moment is, you guessed it, I've only got a half charge up the bulb, so I need some carbon.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, what am I doing? I need ferrite, so yeah, let's shoot that too. Shooting things, the ultimate way to get resources in the sky. Ah, there's the copper deposit I've been looking for there, I think. And if you play with the tutorial, you have all kinds of on your ship that you find, you have, which we got to our ship location right away. You're always in amnesiac, like a crash ship. But anyway, waking up ejected from the crash ship. If you play custom and play without the tutorial, your problem is you don't have one thing. To make that, you need copper. Oh, and usually in this game's different. You don't have to buy food, people will sell you things so you can make your own food. What? Something I can shoot for minerals, but I can't actually get on top of it. Little graphics problem game. Oh yeah.
Units received.
And we're going to shoot that too. I do need my carbon. Alright, I prefer to mine by getting... So you aren't mining
Thermal
up
protection falling.
Well, forget that. We're going back to the ship because we need protection. We need protection. We'll get our copper later. Yeah, we got a third warning that protection is falling, but we're getting into the red there, which we're down to 25% or less. We got to get to the ship. It was nice to try to get to the copper bird, but you know, nobody's perfect. Oh, and I didn't get too I like to name like the first planet or first solar system. I think that might be crucial to new development. We're going to may come back to or something. So, this was originally Koi something T-44. I named it Coyote. For the starting planet. System was Angbas. I named it English Bass. Don't know if they had. I don't fish it. I've hardly fished in my life. Let's be honest. Twice. Anyway. So I don't know if they have bass, but we're going with English bass for the star system. In case you wonder about the names of where we're at. And we are shipbound, and we're going to make it before our shooting runs out of protection, and we need sodium nitrate, which I haven't gotten any sodium yet. Never mind making it into sodium nitrate to renew my hazard protection. There it is. Ships are us. Okay. Gotta go faster.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Yeah, just wait on it. I want to get some stuff first. Before I board the ship. And name it. Alright, this piece of technology here is a distress beacon. Oh, it tells us we were part of something monitored by somebody. And that's wonderful info. But I don't want the whole world to know that I've crashed. You know, they may not like me and want to shoot me. So we're going to click leave. And it looks like there's some, those red plants in the background probably have oxygen.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Let's get me some oxygen. Alright, you out for it, bang. We got most of the goods I want before I hop my ship. Hop into my ship. And then once we get over this initial desperation, I'll tell you what I'm looking for here besides copper.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Gotta go back early. Dang. Okay. And as soon as my suit charges up with the comfort of the ship here, I'm going to tell you, well, I'm going to tell you now what else I'm after other than copper. I got this ship after the Relics update came out. I got this game after the Relics update came out. I still have that version on my computer somewhere, but that's the offline version of this game that can't play online. This version I got, the beacon update finally seems to work. I've watched many people play, so I got this. I think the beacon update only made minor changes, but that's my humble opinion. So, in that spirit, I'm also out for... Why did I get the Relics update? 2 updates have impressed me. The pirates, you finally have bad guys in your stories, and you need man against someone else or something, besides just man against himself in the environment for a good story. That's my English Lit course in high school coming out there, that I know that about stories. And anyway, so that impressed me, but then what really impressed me was you watch people play this game, they come across, old buildings, maybe minor settlements or trading outposts, people have been there a while, or old abandoned buildings, and then they put relics in the game. It's like, okay, like we didn't have enough Indiana Jones, so you had to try to put some more in. Oh yes, I have to play this game. So that's what got me into No Man's Sky. As it got me into it right now. I'd always planned out for this channel I might be playing No Man's Sky, because again, I saw things that could inspire you. Well, I'll tell you what, the big thing to me was you could do so many things in this game. My question was, as a person with a mobility disability, how in the ham sandwich do you do all this stuff? There are ways to do it. Because I've never seen a player do so many things underwater, underground, flying with a jetpack in a game before, so. And there it is, my hyperdrive with no fuel. And I've got no reserve if I run out of launch fuel or pulse engine fuel. Pulse engine fuel, that's to go fast within a star system. Launch is to get you off the ground. Another thing different, I had never played Elite, so to me, another thing different about this game was 3 kinds of fuel you had to maintain. I need an R name. No, I don't. I'm going with Privateer, and I'm naming this ship Gemini for starters. Okay, so we got a ship name besides Radiant Pillar. And now I got to go get the copper. Oh, I need reserves. Okay. So let me clue you in here. Yes, I know. You can see this game's 9 years old. You can see a lot of how to play this. So I'm going to keep that light, but you're starting the game with, well, it says you can do launch fuel. Well, launch fuel are uranium to fuel your thrusters. Well, launch fuel is made out of dihydrogen and metal plating. So, we need metal plating, but metal plating is made from ferrite. We've got that. Ooh, we have enough ferrite and oxygen to make my favorite tool. So let's go out and get our Tim the Toolman Taylor action here. Favorite tool of the game, portable refiner. Oh. Need the metal plating for a portable refiner. And just I keep dying when I try to set up a farm and I'm there, and I may not set up anything until I get a freighter. I've only had freighters in 2 games. I used to avoid freighters, so. Because there was just so much to get into in this game, like having to make your own fuel and stuff. I didn't want to add more to it. I didn't want to make this a job or anything. Alright, so we've got that. Oh, here we go. You can make anything classified as junk, residual goo, which will convert to viscous fluid, which will convert to something else, which will convert to runaway mold, which will convert to nanites and components in this game, which we've only earned maybe 25 in the star system on the planet. Your units are credits. That currency, your biggest currency is for standard upgrades and supplies and something like that. Nanites are for, I don't know, upgrading. I can't think of it. We'll just go with general supplies. Like supplies to make fuel. And nanites are for upgrades. So we're going to need nanites eventually. And why don't I pick something to do here? Because you can't, you don't sit and watch this run. Like, what can I do in a minute flat? Still looking for my ever-loving 883 away. I'm going to skip the animals, tell you why, because number one, I'm not getting research from right now. If you have some crap where it says unknown thing or whatever, you don't scan it, you only get one of the items not. One of the resources not both. Anyway, I could get research from the animals with my tool, which can also be my gun, or I could just not shoot animals, which seems to be what I'm choosing. And my nearest copper is... That's dioxide, don't care. Alright, my nearest copper deposit, which I just highlighted with E, is 780. I don't know what the U is exactly, but we'll say distance from you, yourself. So, we've got a copper location. Oh, by the way, you make the copper into chromatic metal, which you make into warp fuel with your portable refiner. Alright, so we've got that now. Oh, another cool thing here, and I'm just going to go for this while I'm waiting. Is plants. You get plants and they can renew your life support system or your shield or something. And some of these are shiny and make light at night, but I'm taking these things as those tubers. Okay. And then you have formations that like only get... Oh, wait a minute. This thing, if you don't kill it, it's one of these things. If you kill it, it gives you oxygen. If not, it spews poison into the air and you can die from that. Or at least give it to them. Don't let die. We are not putting up with that. We're getting our oxygen. Oxygen's great because you can make that into carbon should you run short. And I think that's an oxygen-giving plant. We'll get that before we get back to the ship. And did I see an unknown carbon plant here? Yes, I did.
Units received.
Didn't realize I hadn't gone over a hill. I'm still inside of my ship. Is it cave? No, no cave. Just a bit of a ditch. Okay.
Ground protection falling.
Oh, and don't leave your portable refiner on a planet. Always take it with you after you get through using it. Making several of these is a bit taxing on your resources. Alright, we got 86 mold. It will come, it'll be... Anyway, every 5 mold you process becomes a nanite, so we're going to get 17 nanites and keep the extra mold. We may sell it, we may just wait for it to contribute to the next multiple of 5. Unless the machine accidentally uses all 6 to make for each 17 like this did. Great. Anything else? Oh yes, we need to find out what the tubers contribute to. Okay, so the tubers update your life support. Great. And I'm going to transfer this over to the ship because it will eventually be launch fuel, the dihydrogen. Going to get a renewal on my hazard protection, not hanging out of a shed. Anyway, yes, you could just make a straight dash to your ship, get there in about 5 minutes, and leave the planet. Or you can get yourself some stuff to do and go straight when you do a custom start and skip the tutorial to the space station. But why do you want to do that when you've got things you can do that can help you on a planet? Like getting the copper. And that's what I like to do. I'm in a hurry. Run as far as I can. Then, oh, here's another thing.
Thermal protection
Quit
falling.
running, so if you want to quit doing that, if you can, I think judging by its size here, it's probably one of these items that this early in the game you would need an advanced mining laser, which you never start with. Slag this. Oh, wait. I still need more copper. I never made up. Refill this rocket by multi-tool. I only started with 50% charge. So, we got a little singing, see action. Get yourself a carbon and some copper.
Units received.
There we go, we get some sodium off the bat. Good. Alright, so whatever this is, it's another big thing that you can do. Well, I'm only halfway there, and I'm probably down to close to 3/4 of my hazard protection, so I gotta hustle. Only halfway to the copper mines. What's this? Something I can shoot for more stuff. Okay.
Units received.
Alright, so do I have enough?
Technology recharging.
Just because I'm in the mood, I'm naming this after the Peter Gabriel song of the same name in the funny TV series when I was growing up, Sledgehammer. That's the name of my multi-tool. Okay. There we go. Now I got an 100% charge. So success. I got me enough carbon to replenish my tool before I ran out of charge on that sucker. I don't play a lot of survival games. I'm no survival Bob. So, I wouldn't classify it as a survival game as much as a survival and exploration game. But that's my little introduction. I like to stay in straight lines. So the last couple of playthroughs, I've taken up. I don't hop over things or anything. If it's in my way, if I can, I shoot it. It gets you a lot of carbon, diorite, and other things that you need. And generally get you there faster. Generally, it's better than sometimes. We're getting close to halfway through my hazard protection, so we got a haul. We got a haul done. Oxygen plant. Oh yes. Say we got a hustle. Now we got to stop and get the oxygen while we're at it.
Thermal protection falling.
Yes, folks, we are at the halfway mark. Well, we are so close to getting copper, we're going to make it. There it is. Copper to be had. Alright, so I just pressed G and switched over to my terrain manipulator. Yes, you don't actually have to get your terrain manipulator in this game. Oh, if you press T and you get the beam narrows down, you get more copper. Or more whatever it is you're mining. See, I didn't do that for some of it, but I do for most of it, not all of it. Most of it on some, all of it on others. I want my copper. Alright, those outlines indicate there might be more stuff you can get from this mine. If not copper, you can get silicon powder, which you can use to either make glass, which you don't need right now, or use to recharge your terrain manipulator. Alright, so we got that. How much copper did we get? Not a bad take. I'd like 150 or higher, but 144 is close enough. Have we cleared this puppy out?
Thermal protection falling.
Sure enough, we're down to 25% as predicted. It's time to get back to the ship. Where we will make our fuel for our hyperdrive, or at least some of it. Yes, we're not going directly toward the ship, but I'm watching that marker. We're kind of running beside it. We will head directly that way eventually.
Thermal protection falling.
After we make our oxygen stop here and kill some hazardous creatures, and carry on. And of course, this is the challenge. What are you going to scan? What are you going to shoot on your way from point A to point B? And are you going to make it back fast enough to a cave, to your ship, somewhere to recharge your hazard protection? really want to have it. Yes.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Buried tech. We got it.
Extreme cold damage detected.
And my personal favorite lately, you'll see a lot of people play, trying to get a whole bunch of this resource and that, getting quick, get nanites quick, units quick. You can do that. But I just like to do silly stuff and do whatever I think is the priority at the moment and get a little bit from this planet and that. Then decide where I'm going to put a base. In this case, I'm going to try to just start with maybe ignore bases as long as I can until, well, you can't get storage lockers to keep your extra stuff unless you have a base. So until I need that, and I'm going to try to avoid that. I may do some trade at space station just to get rid of extra goods. Trade goods sell for big money, extra resources not so much, but I may want to do that. Anyway, so you have seen the first, oh wait a minute. Not going to end the video just yet. You got to see me make the fuel off. At least it'll work dry.
Technology recharge.
Since I have no fuel, forget reserves. Alright, so this is going to make, for every 2 copper, it makes 1 chromatic metal. By lead copper. And then we're going to take, we should have, we don't have much, but we got sodium. We're going to make magenta tin and oh, that's salvage data. You can purchase vacuum side nanites is another way to get upgrades. Although usually give that to a research you have get upgrades until. Oh, and pirates may try to steal that from you or other valuable things. So that's what's going on there. There's my sodium nitrate to start with. I think that's it. That's it for now. Okay. Now, when you play the tutorial, you have to get the tech antimatter housing and antimatter. But if you have that, you have those techs already. I have the tech, I can make it the blueprint, but I don't have enough condensed carbon. I need how many condensed carbon? 15 more than what I got. Okay, we can do this. And I've got enough chromatic metal to make 3 antimatter, which is great, but it means I need a lot of condensed carbon, which is also a problem. We're just gonna burn carbon to make condensed carbon.
Technology recharge.
Okay, how much of that contains carbon per weight? For the, oh, here we go. We can craft more antimatter housing. We're short on ferrite dust. Okay. My first shortage. We can handle this. Let's find some rocks, do some shooting, and party on. I don't want to rock and roll all night. Shoot rocks with ferrite at least
Protection falling.
What is that building? Let's go find out. We might be next to a trade outpost. Could be at anything. Alright, that big chunk was extra ferrite. Let's see if we got... We'll worry about making the extra antimatter case when we get there. I gotta see what this building is. Usually it's hard to find a trade outpost. If it is, I'll tell you what, a trade outpost would be a good place to make your settlement. For two reasons. It has a terminal to do trading with, but it also has pilots to put it out and you can trade with them. So it's a really good place to put a settlement at, or build an outpost. If so, if this is what I think it is, ship flying nearby. Okay, so it's not a trading outpost, but it is a building. What's here? Oh, these eggs, when you're ready for it, you can shoot them and fight with the creatures, get some resources you need. We're not ready.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
We're not ready to shoot anything that can fight back. And there's ammo for, well, we will eventually upgrade this and have something to set, what's it called, bolt caster or something. Anyway, we'll have to gun that ammo this sooner or later. We don't right now. Alright, so... more group to make it to nanites, okay. Alright, if it's just telling us how ugly and spooky this computer looks, that's fine. And there was something left in the computer that can help us. Some nanites. Wonderful. We need those. Okay, so now that we got that, it's only got one exit. Some of these have multiple exits of buildings that the rooms you can get into. This one doesn't. That's okay. What do I got in the way of gold? I got plenty of that. Let's get back to the ship and make the antimatter. Particularly my time for this video is nearing an end.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, whenever you use the jetpack or you use up life support charge. So, since I've got more hazard protection, the blue line, than I've got life support charge, the white line. Just walking back here. Shit, no running this time. Alright, let's make the third antimatter housing. And here I thought I had 75. 72. Well. I gotta find me some more copper. Oh man, it's too bad I missed that pilot. You might mention. Sometimes pilots will land near your location and they have goods that you can purchase. Sometimes legal, sometimes not, but legal things, if you're illegal things, if you carry them, you'll get caught. If you make a mine out of the ship, you won't get caught, but you'll get advantages. Sort of like anybody played Space Rangers 2 reboot. You can buy goods that are legal one place and illegal the next place. Something like that. Alright, we're gonna hop into the ship here. I've got a third antimatter house. I'm perfect to go with. Get me. Although to fully fuel it, you're going to need 4 antimatter. But I'll settle for less than that. Something I can shoot for oxygen. Wait a minute, is that cave? I didn't want to fall into the ditch. And I didn't. No cave there. There would have been beach caves. Oh, here we go. Somebody low. Do you want currency or do you want nanites? And what do you have for me? Okay, there's 3 major races this guy's a member of. One of the Korvax, the others are the Vikings. The Klingons are real-life Vikings, not a warrior race. And yes, he's got the illegal goods. Do we have the nanites? We do not. Nice to meet you. We can't help you. Alright, I gotta keep going. Nice to meet you. We can't help you. You can't help us. Thought there was some plant I could scan here. Not a problem. I'm running toward dioxide. I thought it was copper. Shh. Really thought I was running toward copper. There's the abandoned building.
Ground protection falling.
And I'm out in the middle of nowhere compared to copper, but near my ship. Well, that was a semi-waste of time. Alright, one hazard protection renewed. See that blue symbol there? That means there's something to find, but I didn't read it. It said dioxide. Copper. Really? There we go. Let's go in that direction.
Ground protection falling. Life support power low.
There we go. Another plant I can provide some oxygen. Let's do it. More sodium right now. I like this. You listen to experienced enough players like Jason plays. They'll talk about when you can purchase oxygen at the space station. You can't really, but everything you can shoot for oxygen. They got Venus flytrap-like animals and whatnot. Everything you can shoot for oxygen will try to kill you first. So you can shoot back oxygen. I like this. I think it's kind of dangerous. Shoot back for oxygen. As a thing, we haven't found any planets in our solar system with enough oxygen for us to even train our astronauts enough to shoot for oxygen. But you can do that playing No Man's Sky as an astronaut in this game. I like it. What's that? Something I can shoot for carbon? You betcha. A little more oxygen in my life. Hey, would that make that old band, like they'll never pass away, but would that make that old rock and roll film sweet that had that song Love Is Like Oxygen? Would that make that a popular song for astronauts? There's so much oxygen to get by shooting for it. Just gotta ask. I mean, if we ever wind up... Oh, key thing here. Some plants you can only get if you have the anyway, normally if you get a hazmat glove, you can like harvest these plants, but we don't have them yet. And many plants in the galaxy. There's much like there's things you can't shoot without an advanced mining laser. There's things you cannot actually harvest from without a. Wait, my life support's low, but I've got. Oh, something I can consume to correct that. So here we go. The tubers, let's boogie. Take a detour for some more. We're still not doing great on the life support. So near a copper mine, but not there yet. So where in the ham sandwich is it? Not that far away. Okay. Cave here. Copper. There we go. Gee.
Protection falling.
Got all the copper again. And it's time to get back home to the ship. What the heck is that? Don't want to shoot it with the train manipulator. Just destroy it. I don't get anything out of it. Gotta shoot it with the mining laser.
Protection falling.
Tell me something I don't know. I need some ferrite, I know it. Let's get some. And there we go. Get rid of that part of the tutorial. Whatever it is about radiation. Party on.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Keenly aware of that. Yes, I just turned down shooting oxygen. Because I gotta get back to the ship. Urgently.
Extreme cold damage detected. Life support power low.
That is the cost of hustling. Your life support power might get low.
Extreme cold damage detected.
Fantastical. Wrong thing.
Component repaired.
Alright, so we just sustained damage. We've got sodium nitrate.
Technology recharge.
Enough so I can make it. And that's what happens just before you die. Your suit gets damaged. So you repair it and renew protection, or you're toast. Okay. So. Alright, back. Got a little more renewal on the protection. Now we're gonna, wait a minute.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, that's crazy. Gotta make more copper.
Technology recharge.
More chromatic metal. Starship. Let's see. No, we don't have enough. Okay. So we're sticking with our 3 antimatter. D, D, and party. And now we're making our 3 warp cells.
Technology recharge.
Okay, so there you have it. You see me go from stranded ship to I now have the ability to get out of my solar system when I launch. And I'll get back to you all when, actually, when I've got my first settlement on my first freighter, whichever comes first. Anyway, been great playing this game, but I've only got a minute left of record time, so it's official. Our time together is over. Thank you for watching. Enjoy these videos. Get inspired for your own life with mobility disability, and hopefully this does that for you. This crazy zaniness, my zany run here, and I'll catch you next time. And it's great to be back to YouTube. Bye.